Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Carolyn and you're watching another episode of Beauty and Brews. If you're a fan of beauty and a fan of beer, I like to mix the two, so if you enjoy the two of those, please go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I put out videos every Saturday for your viewing pleasure. Okay, for today's episode of Beauty and Brews, we are reviewing a Gose. As the title reads, this beer is called the Sailor's Dream. Ooh, it's so pretty. I mean, obviously, I got it because it's a Gose, but this can looks like a watercolor, that a painting that you would see in like a museum. I think this artwork is absolutely gorgeous, and I'm excited to try this. So if you like Goses, let's go ahead and review it. This Gose is a 4.8 ABV beer, and it is a Calypso cucumber. The Calypso is a type of hops that they used for this particular beer, and some of the notes say that it's got like a slight bitterness and it pours hazy. So let's go ahead and see what it looks like. And it's a light golden color. It smells really good. It is hazy. I know you guys can't really see it, but sorry, my fingerprints. There we go, that's a better kind of angle. Wow, this is really good. It has like a slight dry note to it. It's very light in body for being a Gose. That is typical. This has a nice balance between the cucumber flavoring and that yeasty flavor, and it's not too tart. So overall, you can taste the cucumber flavoring. You can smell the cucumber. It's very fresh. It's very juicy. It's not too tart. It is making my mouth water quite a bit. So if you're not a beer drinker in general, I definitely suggest checking out more Goses, just because this one in particular, it has like a dry taste, mouthfeel to it, if you will, and it reminds me of Chardonnay, just a hair. But with that cucumber and that zesty lemon flavoring to it, it definitely is such a light beer that I can imagine drinking on a beach and having like a few more and feeling pretty good. And it's a 4.8 ABV, so that's pretty high for a Gose. So if you like to get a little bit of a buzz on and, you know, want to check this out, definitely do so. It is hazy in color and body, it's light, and overall is a fantastic Gose. So if you see it, check it out. I definitely am going to put this on my list of breweries to visit once I do a New England brewery tour, which I hope in the future I'm able to do. So let's go ahead and jump into the makeup look. I took the makeup off that I already had on my eyes. I'm not gonna redo my foundation or anything because it's a waste of product. Let's be real. Okay, so I've added the NYX eyeshadow primer all over my eyelids. I smothered it with the primer to hopefully get these colors to work. They are a little chalky. That's like the one thing that I don't like about this palette. So let's go ahead and we're gonna start with a Sigma E25 brush, and we're gonna start with the pearlescent white, and we're gonna go ahead and add that all over the lid. Next, I'm gonna take this peach tone right here. We're gonna take this yellow. Take this purple color. We're gonna take this periwinkle color, which is a very vivid color in this palette particularly. Try to blend that in with the purple. gonna take a little bit of this pink color. This is a Luxie 121 mini tapered brush. I'm gonna use a different Morphe palette. This is the 35H palette. I'm just gonna try to take this blue, and I'm gonna pat that into my eyelid corner. This is a Luxie mini round brush. Perfect for getting right into the inner corner of your eye. Taking that same yellow that I layered the eyelid with and putting that on the inner corner. I want to add more depth to the corner of the eyelids, the outer corner of the eyelids, so we are ever so slightly going to take a little bit of that, just the littlest bit. And we're going to use the mini angled Luxie brush. Ooh, scared. Ooh, scared. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of that navy blue, and I'm just gonna go ahead and bring that along the edge here. Take some of that purple, periwinkle, and to soften it a little bit, we're just gonna take whatever's left over on this Morphe 433 brush, and we're just gonna go ahead and lightly buff that out. I really tried to incorporate that bright yellowness as if it was the sunrise or sunset. Looks a little patchy right there, so let me go ahead and try to fix that. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a winged eyeliner. I use this liquid eyeliner. I don't know how to pronounce it, but Illamasqua? Illamasqua? I don't know. This is from an Ipsy box. So it's not bad. I like the felt tip. It's a little thicker, but it's not as like bendable as some felt tip eyeliners are. So this is the second time I used it, and it's pretty pigmented as well, so I enjoy it. It's not bad. Next, we are gonna go ahead and add mascara, and then we'll be pretty much done. Add a little lipstick. All right, this is the final look. I'm just gonna go ahead and pat myself on the back because I think I did a pretty good job for what it's worth, and the palette that I was using, both the palettes I was using, kind of difficult to work with. The pastels in this palette are absolutely gorgeous, and like, yes, it's a beautiful color selection, but they are just so chalky, and even though they might blend well together with other colors inside the palette, they weren't necessarily blending the most amazing with the other Morphe palette. So that just kind of goes to show like the different formulas that they are, and that I do love them overall though. And I think this eye look is gorgeous. I think it's different, and I think inspiration is literally everywhere, and as a photographer and as a creative person, I think this came out really well. So overall, this is a awesome beer, awesome Gose, definitely recommend, and inspiration is literally everywhere, guys, so just gotta look for it. This video has come to a close, but I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Beauty and Brews. I know I did. I am thoroughly impressed with my makeup skills, even though I'm not a makeup artist by any means. I think it came out pretty darn close to the can's graphic art, which is absolutely gorgeous, so props to the Connecticut Valley Brewing Company. You did an amazing job with this beer. I absolutely love it, and give this video a big thumbs up if you've enjoyed this episode, and I will be seeing you guys next time on the next episode of Beauty and Brews. Cheers.